So let the games begin. Well, they have begun. AFCON 2023 is finally underway. Genuinely finally underway. Literally in the year after it's called. But we're here, we are there, and we have made it. And Ivory Coast have just beaten Guinea-Bissau by 2-0. We'll come to that match in a moment. But first, let's quickly talk about the opening ceremony. I thought it was very nice. I thought it was a nice showing of what Ivory Coast is about and their history, and I really like some of the performances, and of course that Aquaba song is so catchy, and it seems like they're going to play it as a goal song every time a team scores, and the teams are going way, oh, way, and it's great vibes. It's fantastic, isn't it? And the performance from Magic System was always going to be good. Not too sure what Mohammed Ramadan was wearing. I mean, he looked like some sort of Arab Dracula in his red outfit, but the less said about that, the better. Let's move on to the game. Ivory Coast winning 2-0. It looked like there might have been a few problems before the game because Haller picked up a late ankle injury. Adingra from Brighton was missing as well. So it was an attack that not many people were expecting from Ivory Coast in the opening game, but it didn't affect their performance too much. Interesting as well, even at half-time they took off Singo and put Aurier on, and I think they looked much better when they did that. But just 4 minutes in, a rocket, an Ivorian intergalactic missile, Fofana, top bins. How do you like that? Welcome to AFCON Ivory Coast. The fans didn't have to wait long for that. And I tell you what, he nearly did the exact same thing again when the goalkeeper tipped it onto the crossbar. And I think that kind of changed the game a lot, because if Guinea-Bissau came here to disrupt Ivory Coast and sit back and hit them on the break, that game plan's gone out the window, because it's not 0-0. It was 0-0 for about 4 minutes. They couldn't keep it tight at the back. The first shot went in. All of a sudden, the game plan changes. And there wasn't that much threat from the likes of Carlos Mane and Mama Balde. Didn't really give Fofana, the Ivory Coast keeper, too many problems at all. But interestingly, they went with Jeremy Boga. They went with Crasso as well. And they went with Jonathan Bamba. I tell you what, they had to put Bamba on the wing. First AFCON game. They had to put Daraji on the game as well. He brought Ivory Coast, Guinea-Bissau to life. He made people watch that game with his Salamet, Bamba la Bamba. Oh, he's just fantastic in that commentary box. I thought Bamba showed glimpses. I think he'll get better as the tournament goes on. But in the second half, defensively, what are Guinea-Bissau doing? Crasso, the Red Star forward, the ball comes in from Bamba. 3 of them should easily be hoofing that away. He's doing kick-ups, he's flicked it past one, and then he's put it straight at the goalkeeper, and even the goalkeeper's not saved it. That goalie, I know he made a save to deny Fofana onto the crossbar in the first half, but that keeper was shocking. And Guinea-Bissau got to show more going forward. They popped the ball around in the middle really nicely, like with Moreto Kasama and players like that, but that keeper was shocking. But take nothing away from the intricate little details, little 1, 2, touch 3, touch 4, touch bang from Crasso. Really like that. And look at the quality they got in the squad as well. Putting Crasso when Haller is out. Bringing on Canate, the young forward, very talented, I think, plays for Salzburg. Bringing on Nicolas Pepe, who not too long ago was a £75 million player. Adingra out as well. Haller out. Zahar can't even get in the squad. But my man of the match was Kessié. I think he set up the first goal. He bossed that midfield. In times he was mocking it. I was saying, stop it, Frank, stop it. He was mocking it. Him, Fofana and Sangare, 3 bulldozers with quality. A quality bulldozer, like ones from Selco or B&Q. They are fantastic, okay? That's going to be a tough, particularly at home, a tough midfield to break down. And also what I will say as well, that was one of the best officiated games I've ever seen in an African Cup of Nations ever. The Egyptian referees were fantastic. Didn't care about if they were the host, booking Ndika in the first half, getting every challenge spot on. I think, was it Crasso's dive in the first half? He got that one spot on. VAR didn't need to intervene. There was no clear and obvious errors, and it was used much more better than in the Premier League game. They had the full set of Egyptian officials. The Lion-Nose of official. The VAR was Egyptian. I thought they did a fantastic job. So we're very quick to criticise the officials when they get it wrong. They got it bang right. And I hope that's the high standard set for this competition, because we know how dodgy refereeing can be. On the flip side, I thought the pitch didn't look too good. And the worry is, there's going to be 2 games a day on the pitches. Obviously not today because there was only 1 game, but like there's going to be a game and another game on the same pitch. That's going to cause problems. There was turf flying. I hope for us in Bouake we don't have the same problem. But as the tournament goes on, as more football is played on those pitches, it could be a cause for concern. But many people expected Ivory Coast to get off the mark 2-0. Guinea-Bissau might be okay with that because it could come down to goal difference for that 3rd place spot. They're going to need to get something against Equatorial Guinea, that's for sure. But yeah, great to see the tournament get off underway. Now, tomorrow, exciting games for sure. We're going to see Egypt play, they play Mozambique. We're going to see Ghana play against Cape Verde. Hopefully Kudus is fit. And we're going to see Nigeria in this group as well take on Equatorial Guinea. And hopefully tomorrow as well, we're going to look ahead to the big clash on Monday night between Algeria and Angola. So stay tuned for that. So, have Ivory Coast impressed? Some say they got the job done with a weakened attack. Some say not as impressive to be champions. The reality is we can't judge whether or not they can win this whole thing from beating Guinea-Bissau. But the bottom line is you need to win 7 games to win this tournament, and they've won the first one. So it's job done as far as the Elephants are confirmed. So drop a like, let me know your thoughts on the opening game, and I'll see you next time.